Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Karen, and I have some great news that we're bringing back our bedtime stories on Sunday evening. So we're looking forward to bringing those to you. We'll be having guest readers each week to tell you a bedtime story we hope you enjoy. If you have a favorite bedtime story book that you would like us to read, have mom or dad or grandpa, grandma, somebody let us know here at the library, and we'd be happy to include that in our program. For tonight's story, I'm going to be reading Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. And this is a book, it was written by Robert Frost, who was a poet that your adults will recognize the name. And I'm going to tell you just a little bit about the man that wrote the book, the author, so that you know a little bit about him. Robert Frost was born a long time ago in 1874, and he died in 1963. He was an American poet, and that means he wrote poems whose work typically talked about rural or country early 20th century New England, which is the states that are up around Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont, up in that area of the United States. So you might want to take a chance when you have the time to look on a map to see where New England is. But he wrote a lot of poetry for the adults, and many people over the years enjoyed his work. He did receive a Congressional Gold Medal, and he also was a 4-time recipient of a Pulitzer Prize for poetry. And he was nominated 31 times for the Nobel Prize in Literature. So now that we know a little bit about Robert Frost, let's read our book here this evening. Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it's queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep.